What's going on, people? LP2000 coming at you with another video. This time I'm going to do a figure review. This is going to be my second figure review. It's going to be an X Plus figure. My first figure review that I did was the X Plus Gigantic Series Bundle Godzilla with my wife. But this time I'm going to do another review, and this is going to be a Diamond Reissue figure. As a matter of fact, it's something I got for my wife today, as a matter of fact. And without further ado, it is the Godzilla 1968 from Destroy All Monsters, Diamond Reissue. This is the box. As always, X Plus, when it comes to the 30 centimeters, have great artwork on the box, and it has a picture of the figure right here, as well as Godzilla the name, and Destroy All Monsters in Japanese, with the PX logo signifying that this is a Diamond Reissue. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the box is concerned. Nothing really too extravagant about the box. But the artwork is amazing, as with all the 30 centimeter boxes. And with your legal jargon on the back from Diamond, that, you know, just instructions or whatever. That's pretty much it as far as the box. That's it. So without further ado, let's get to the figure. And here he is in all his show of glory. I love this figure. And to be perfectly honest, when Diamond announced that they were going to be working with X Plus to reissue figures, out of all the figures that they announced, I mean, I was anticipating this one the most. Yes, my favorite Godzilla suit is the Godzilla 64, which came out in Wave 3, which I was really highly anticipating that one. But it's just this one that I was really excited that they announced they were going to release him, because I've been trying to find this one for years. And as we all know, the Godzilla 68, before this reissue came out, was one of the most sought after and elusive figures. And if you did find one of the most expensive figures ever to be out there. I've seen this figure go up to like 400, 500, 600. It's been ridiculous, thanks to those eBay rapists out there. But yeah, it was just a hard figure to acquire. And now, thanks to Diamond, we can get this figure and even get it at the fraction of the cost of what it used to be. It's just a no-brainer. It's just a great figure to have, and I highly recommend it to anybody, even if you're not a fan of the suit itself. I think it's a vital piece in Godzilla's history. The fact that this figure basically had the most starring appearances in all three eras of the Godzilla films. It has starring role 4 times, the highest any Godzilla suit has been in all the films. Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla's Revenge, Godzilla vs. Smog Monster, or Godzilla vs. Hedra, and Godzilla vs. Gigan. So, but as you can see, Diamond did a great job on this figure. It's very spot on. I mean, the only thing I would debate about it is the fact that it's maybe a little bit too dark as far as being a Destroy All Monster design. To me, it has more of the Godzilla 72 feel to it, because that suit had more of a darker tone, and it's just the color scheme makes me think more of the 72 versus the 68. In Destroy All Monsters, where you saw Godzilla in both nighttime scenes and daytime scenes, his color kind of changed, you know, a little bit, at least from my perspective. So there are times where the color scheme looks spot on. There are times where it maybe look too dark. Either way, they did a great job with the paint job, with the dorsal plates looking good. Godzilla's skin tone on his body, as well as his gum, his teeth, and the eyes. Very, very detailed. Amazingly done. Now, the toes is a different story. I mean, they look great, don't get me wrong, but it just maybe be a tad too dark to be the 68 version. Of course, this suit did have like brown toes, but they really weren't this dark, especially in Godzilla vs. in Destroy All Monsters. Now, they got real dark in Godzilla vs. Gigan, but since this is the 68 version, toe may be a tad bit too dark, but it's no big deal. It doesn't take away from the overall captivating essence of the figure. And even his pose. I mean, this is just basically a standard pose from all his 4 films, where he, where he was a more of a hero, and you know, especially after Son of Godzilla, where it had arguably the most, I wouldn't say hated design, but it's the least favorite of a lot of fans and collectors alike. They decided to go more of a even more children's direction with this design, and it really has more of a human appearance. Especially with the face, and especially with, like I said, with his body and his pose, whatever. It's just, it's more human-like, but yet it's more relatable. Like, when this version is on screen, he's going to be the hero. So, but great figure, really great figure. So now I'm going to move on to some size comparisons and put them with monsters that related to the film that he was in. So with Destroy All Monsters, let's start off with this Marmoset Angulus and the 30 centimeter Rodan. Of course, this Rodan is from the Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster, and yes, there are differences between this Rodan and the Rodan that appeared in Godzilla and Destroy All Monsters. Excuse me. But they're really subtle differences, so it makes a good stand-in if you want to have Destroy All Monsters set up. And with the new King Ghidorah coming up in a couple months, I think this Rodan do just fine. He even sizes up with Godzilla real well, which is how it was in the movie. So and especially with Angulus, the ride or die kaiju for Godzilla. So these go well. As you can see, I'm holding Rodan because he's drunk and he will take a nosedive. Now, let's go on to 1969 with Godzilla's Revenge with another Diamond Reissue figure, Minya from Wave 3. As you can tell, as you can see, they go well with each other. I mean, if you want to set up for like Godzilla's Revenge, of course we need a gatherer, but that's but this is good. Even Destroy All Monsters, because Minya was in Destroy All Monsters too. So these two look great together, father and son. When Godzilla's not stomping on his tail or, telling him to stand up for himself, these two look great together. Really do. They size real well to each other, and it's just real great. Now, let's go to the year where this suit really started to take a beating and a pounding, to 1971 with Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, or Godzilla vs. Hedra. And this is, once again, another Diamond Reissue figure, Hedra, that just came out in the same wave as this one, as a matter of fact. And as you can see, they size perfectly with each other. They really do. Nothing against the 25 centimeter Godzilla 1968, but to me, although it's well detailed, or excuse me, 1971 Godzilla, excuse me, even though it's well detailed and it goes in perfectly with this Hedra, to me it was just a tad bit too small. 25 centimeter Godzilla 1971 will probably go, his head will probably go up to here. Now mind you, that's in the film, Hedra towered over Godzilla substantially. But he wasn't that big, as far as Godzilla being, his head being right here. So I think for screen accuracy, the 30 centimeter goes better with this Hedra. It really does. And they both look great together, I mean, nothing against the 25 centimeter, but to me, for screen accuracy, for movie accuracy, these two are perfect for each other. So, and there you go. And finally, let's go to the last time this suit was ever used or featured. 1972's Godzilla vs. Gigan, and let's bring in Gigan. And this is a wave built-up kit from my brother from another mother, Burley Vang, out there in Cerritos, California. He made this for me. He customized this for me, and as you can see, he did a great job. And as you can see, they size up well with each other. Gigan did have a little bit of height advantage on Godzilla, just not by much, just a little bit, but these two are in perfect scale together. So I would put my Angulus and King Ghidorah I have back here, but I don't. It's too small of a space to put all these big monsters all in one. I want y'all to get a good idea of the sheer size of the figures. So That's it. You know. But to me, I mean, that's why one thing I love about this suit. It just, you can put so many. It has so many applications and so many setups you can put with it. But to me, I mean, my favorite out of the four would have to be a tie between Godzilla vs. Gigan and Godzilla vs. Hedra. And personally, I choose Hedra because it's just, they're just perfect. The size is just perfect. Mind you, these are both my wife's figures. Mine are back there. But her Hedra looks better than mine, so that's why I'm featuring the Hedra. Hey baby, I know you're downstairs on the computer having fun, talking to your friends. I'll be down in a few seconds. Let me just finish up with my friends here. Love you. Thank you for letting me borrow your figures, by the way. But yes, these are her figures. And like I said, they just scale well with each other, you know. So, like I said, this suit has so many applications and so many monsters that can go with it to look perfect. So, it's not limited. So, that's one thing this figure has going for it. But that's pretty much it for my review of the 1968 Godzilla from Diamond, courtesy of X Plus. It's a great figure. I highly recommend it. You can get it now for like $150 on eBay. I know I've been on an eBay rant lately, but there are a couple of sellers out there that are doing the right thing and selling this for what Diamond proposed to sell it for, and it's just great. Also, John Stanowski, who's also a member of the X Plus Collectors Facebook group, runs Flossie'sGifts.com. He's got these in stock. I think he's selling his for like $149, $150 with maybe $5 or $7 shipping. So you can't go wrong there. Like I said, the fact that this figure is even a fraction of the cost of what it used to go for, get this figure. You will not be disappointed. Like I said, I think it's a vital piece in every fan's collection. Like I said, even if you don't like the design, even if you think it look too human or too goofy or too Muppet-like, I think it's a vital piece of Godzilla's history. And if you don't get it now, you never know. We don't know if it's going to be reissued again. So take advantage. The time is now. Go get it. You will not be disappointed. So with that being said, I thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do another review in the next, probably before the weekend is out. Thank you for a couple subscribers that have been added in like a week or so. Godzilla, Butch Bollinger, and a couple other people. I thank y'all for subscribing. I will get more videos out to you the best I can, as fast as I can. And to just let you know, the next video I'm going to do a discussion on almost every figure from the Diamond reissue waves up until now. Because I got pretty much almost all the figures from each wave. I mean, a couple I don't, but I got a good majority of them. And I'm going to do a discussion on that and give you my thoughts on every figure. So that's coming soon. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Once again, the Diamond reissue Godzilla 1968 from Destroy All Monsters. So y'all have a great night. And thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all take care. Oh, big shout out to Edwin Talavera. You said I'm going to give you a shout out, and I did. There you go, buddy. And I hope you enjoyed the review. And I will see y'all on the next review. Thank y'all. You have a good night. Bye.